Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Midge. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I feel like I needed to address this, and I found a perfect article by Jan Deckers, a true Nio bull. He said, "Why weekly Nio insurance registrations are misleading. Weekly registration numbers are misleading. Why the CEO asked for it to be stopped. The CEO of Nio asked for it to be stopped, and only monthly delivery numbers matter. In the world of electric vehicles, accurate data is critical. Investors, analysts, and EV enthusiasts closely follow delivery figures to gauge a company's health and momentum. But when it comes to Nio, many still focus on weekly insurance registrations as if they were gospel. The truth is, these weekly numbers are increasingly irrelevant. The only figures that truly matter are Nio's official monthly delivery numbers, and here's why. Insurance registrations are not deliveries. Weekly insurance registration data is not reported by Nio, but typically compiled from third-party sources. These figures show how many Nio vehicles were registered for insurance use in China during a given week. While they may offer a general idea of market activity, they do not represent actual deliveries. Insurance registration numbers exclude vehicles delivered to overseas customers. Yes, remember, we're delivering in Abu Dhabi as well now, not just Europe. Company demo units, showroom display cars, fleet deliveries not yet insured. And they may lack deliveries, especially if a customer delays insurance for any reason. Number two, monthly delivery numbers are official and comprehensive monthly delivery numbers that are given by the company. Every month, Nio reports its official delivery figures. These are the numbers that reflect how many vehicles were handed over to customers, whether in China or abroad. They are verified, audited, inclusive of all regions and channels. And remember, guys, we're going into Azerbaijan and Latin America very shortly, Australia. So how are people going to gauge those numbers when it's weekly numbers only from China? Monthly deliveries include international shipments to countries like Germany, Norway, Sweden, and the Netherlands. Markets where Nio is actively expanding. Weekly Chinese insurance data simply does not account for this. And remember, we just started with the Firefly in Europe. International growth skews weekly data. As Nio's global presence grows, a larger share of its deliveries are going overseas. That means even if Nio has a record-breaking month, the Chinese weekly insurance figures might show a drop simply because more vehicles went abroad. For example, if Nio delivers 14,000 cars in September with 4,000 going to Europe, the weekly Chinese registration data will only show the 36,000 delivered domestically. This leads to an increased perception that sales are slowing when in fact they are accelerating globally. Regulatory pushbacks on weekly numbers. In early 2025, the China Association of Automobile Manufacturers issued guidance discouraging automakers and media from publishing on relying on weekly insurance registration figures. Their concern is these unofficial reports were causing confusion, distorting competition, and undermining orderly market communication. Li Auto, which once publicly posted its weekly registration, stopped doing so following this guidance. Most others never did. The message is clear. Weekly figures aren't trustworthy benchmarks. Monthly numbers reflect the big picture. So we should all be looking at the monthly figures, guys. Only official monthly delivery reports can tell you how many vehicles Nio delivered globally, whether production is scaling, how successful overseas expansion is, long-term delivery trends. These numbers are what the industry uses and whales. Analysts rely on them. Investors should too. Retail investors like us should too. Weekly insurance registration numbers may still float around social media and chat forums, but they offer only a narrow, incomplete snapshot of Nio's real performance, like what we're doing month over month, year over year. They ignore international markets, fleet deliveries and delayed registrations. More importantly, they are not official. If you're trying to understand where Nio is headed, whether you're a shareholder, a prospective buyer, or just an EV fan, ignore the weekly noise. Look at Nio's official monthly delivery figures. They're the only numbers that count. And you see, guys, this is why people are panicking yet again. And you see Nio shares pulling back yet again because news became stale. And now they're waiting for the next catalyst. And then they say, oh my God, I need to buy back again. Whilst real investors like us keep buying the dips, like I bought 100 yesterday for my son, and I'll be buying 100 again on Friday. Because as the weak hands pull back and fall to the wayside, it makes room for us to come in and feed. I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, boop, boop, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.